Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to talk and remind you about tabs. If you look at the top of your screen, I have a word tab. That means in a new tab. That means I'm just at Google and I don't have anything open yet. As you go across, you have a plus sign. You can open up a tab here. You can open up another tab. You can open up a third tab, and they can go all the way across. The more you have, the more confusing it gets. So try not to open up too many. But on a Google Meet like today, we had 3 open. So some of you got confused of how to flip back and forth. So I just review that. All right, so right here, let's say I want to go to my Google Classroom. So I open up my classroom and let's say I started out the morning on a Meet. So I go in, go to my Meet, join. No one's here yet. So or this is after school. So no one's going to be here today. It'll be a blank screen. Okay, so that's one tab. My other tab, if you see up here, I've got something open. If I click back, that's because my classroom is still open, which is good because I'm going to use that in a minute. I can now go down to one of the assignments that I want to finish and I can open one. Let's say it's the Free to Be Me journal. Okay, so I open that one up. Okay, you can see 3 people have already completed it. So I have the Free to Be Me journal, and my other tab is the Meet. Now I want to make sure that you know, even if you go to a different tab, if you are in the middle of a Meet, we can still see you and hear anything that's going on in your house. So when you're over here, please keep yourself on mute. Otherwise, you may get busy and working on something and we can still hear you. That's why I say it's very important we put ourselves on mute because you forget and people come and go. And then when I'm talking or someone else is talking, we can't hear them because we hear different noises going on. So that's all we hear, and it makes it hard for us to learn. So I have one tab here, one tab here, and my third tab, let's say I want just my Google Classroom up. I go here. There you go. Okay. Or even, let's say we wanted to go to our Bitmoji. Go to classwork because that's where you're going to find your work. And right here, room 17, digital classroom. That's where we can find our assignments listed, our schedule rather, not our assignments. Our assignments are there, but this is where you find the schedule. And also resources such as a book. I always go to present because otherwise the buttons don't work. Now I can go through the whole thing, or I can just go down. Let's say if I wanted to listen to a book like our September 12th. Okay, so I'm going to pause that. Up here, you see, here's
September 12th. We knew everything would be all right. Written and illustrated by first grade.
Over here, if I click on it again, that's like looking at my my assignment that I'm going to be working on. Over here is my Meet, but your camera's on, don't forget. So no matter if you're on a different page, we still can see you because your camera is on every page, even though you may not see us. My classroom is over here if I want to look at my classroom. My Bitmoji classroom is here. And my September 11th. Now, when you're done, close the September 11th, close your Bitmoji, and have only the tabs open that you are going to be using. So that helps. All right, it's just like turning or taking out a different book. Like each tab is a different page or a different book. All right, I hope that helps.